to get started, folks.
Washington's 106.7 WJFK. Here starts Ron and Fez.
Okay, good. You're in for that, right?
Ron and Fez.
Oh, did we ever tell Wonderboy the good news, or are we just going to leave it on him at the last second?
We should tell him the good news because I keep getting word from her asking for more details.
Yeah.
So I need to put that in motion, actually, so that I can catch a break.
Stalker Patty's staying at your place.
Well, I'm sorry, what's that?
She's coming down on the China bus and crashing with you for a couple days.
The China bus I'm familiar with, and she's staying at my apartment?
Yeah, she doesn't have anywhere else to go. Just for a couple days. Just a chance to straighten her head out.
Yeah.
You know she's on Tough Crowd a lot, so that's fun.
Because I got an email, and I'll transpose it here. I got some time off coming up, and I want to go on a vacation to D.C. She wanted to ask Harry Elvis about the information about the Chinatown bus. I emailed Wonderboy about this and have not heard back from him.
Well, that's not true. I wrote her a letter.
So since I had to do your work, here's the email I put out.
Good.
Here's an idea, Patty. We'll try to see if Harry can come down on the bus with you. That way you'll know exactly what you're doing. Plus, you can stay at Wonderboy's apartment while you're in town. That'll be no problem whatsoever. Let me know what works for you. Looking forward to seeing you. Fezzy.
All right.
I wrote to her, so I don't know why this is necessary. I sent her a letter.
But you have a problem with her crashing?
Yeah, I don't know her that well.
You have Harry Elvis there.
But there's a gender thing where she's a different gender than I am, and I feel
I'm not sure
comfortable.
about that.
I am. I'm positive. She was born a woman. I am a man.
You want us to tell her that she can't come?
No, I mean, I don't know what kind of special...
Because
I don't know what kind of arrangements I got to make for her. I don't know what she's comfortable with. I don't have that many locks in the house.
She used to live under our stairs.
I know. Do you think you got to get the Taj Mahal ready?
She used to sleep under our stairs. What do you think she needs?
I don't know, but I don't want to end up in jail because Patty says I was looking at her sleeping or too close to her.
Patty's the nicest person in the world.
You'll probably get free chocolates out of it.
I don't want to have anything that seems inappropriate with her.
Cisco wrote it. He's afraid Patty's going to see his small nips. That's true.
Well,
that is true.
Well, I hope you didn't mind that since I had to do your work, I went ahead and finished it up.
At least it's taken care of now.
What did you write?
I'm getting emails.
What did you write back to her?
I
write
wrote
to Fez?
No, I would never
write to Fez 2000 at AOL?
No, that would be the furthest thought from my mind.
Farthest.
It would also be the farthest thought from my mind.
Well, she's staying with you for a week or so.
A week?
Yes, it's her vacation.
I just don't think my house is that much fun for a week. Like maybe a couple days.
No, you're a fun guy. How many days can she stay?
Well, I mean...
She wants to spend 14.
That's a lot. I mean,
she's earned a lot of vacation time.
Cut it in half, make it 7?
I mean, she's welcome as long as she still thinks she's having a good time there.
Yes.
Of course she is. She has a good time anywhere she goes.
It's just a very, very...
You got to pick her up in Chinatown, too. That's the other problem.
Well,
and some clothing. And I would just make sure I'd have all the kind of womanly things.
I don't even know what a woman would use, though. I don't know where to get womanly stuff.
You take her with you. Take her to Goodwill. She knows how to shop that. But don't turn this into a bad thing.
Get her some new womanly things.
Maybe you two will fall in love.
No. I have a girlfriend who would really be upset if I
Your girlfriend has tattooed her eyebrows on, and you're acting like Patty's not good enough for you. She's fine.
It's not that Patty's not good enough. I met my girlfriend first. She had dibs.
I think by the time Patty's 2 weeks are up, you're going to have a choice to make, young friend.
Or you got that thing in the back of your mind, 3-way.
I wouldn't even know how to bring that up with her.
If you play it right.
Excuse me, I'd like a little too.
I don't know.
If only you had done your email work, I wouldn't have had to make this executive decision on where she could stay. If you're not answering emails and I have to, then I have to make the decisions.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand where you're coming from there. I'm sorry you got put in that position. I don't know why.
I wonder how many positions you're going to be in with Patty.
Woohoo!
Again, none. That's the kind of trouble I'm afraid I'm going to run into.
Well, she's going to be here tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Why would we bring it up if she wasn't going to be here?
She's going to be here tomorrow? My parents are coming to town this weekend. I can't put that many people up.
They're finally going to meet the woman that you love.
No.
Why don't you put boys in one room, girls in the other, and she can sleep with your mom?
No, I can't do that. My mom is very territorial about her space. I'm not in the summer camp.
What do you mean by that?
Is she a wolf?
No, but I mean...
Does she mark her territory?
Yeah, she wets around the living room every time she comes in.
No,
Where do your parents sleep when they come down?
In the living room.
Naked?
I don't know. I closed the door. I hope not.
The front door?
Do you have like a pull-out couch or something?
Yeah, it's like a futon. They sleep on that.
Oh, that's comfy.
Yeah, that's the key word here. Pull out.
Always. Just like with Ma.
You don't want a bunch of little patties running around.
Well, I don't know why I agreed to take her.
thing.
Because I don't know why I wanted to take her shopping. I mean, it'd be one thing if I...
It's for the best for yourself. Get that out of the way.
You want to, have hygiene situations.
Will we be using her money to pay for these things?
She doesn't have any money.
She's living on a fixed income.
She lives in Times Square, and I mean, how fixed could she be? She has a terrific apartment.
Yes, but it's government housing there.
But I mean,
and she pays like $175 a month for it.
I mean, she has way better views than I do. She's going to be really bored when she looks out my window and just sees a parking lot.
You're going to have a good view when you're over top of her.
She's not going to be bored. You're going to take her around town.
I don't know anywhere around town. I go to a TGI Fridays. That's like the most adventurous thing I know here. I don't go out that much. I don't know that she wants to go to chain restaurants with me.
She would love it. 2 weeks?
I don't know that I could take 2 weeks. I'm very fussy to live with. I don't think I can have her as a new roommate.
No, when your parents comes down, does your chick stay over?
No, she does not.
You act like, oh no.
No, I don't act like I don't. They directly asked me if I could not do that when they are in town, or else they won't stay there.
I would understand if they, like I said, had their own place, but not at yours.
No,
you're not staying in their hotel room.
No, I understand that. It's completely inappropriate for them to ask me that, but since they did, it's one night, so...
I think your dad's going to give you a big thumbs up and a pat on the back when he sees you got 2 chickies in there.
No, I don't think...
One of them retarded, the other one with tattooed eyebrows. Yeah, I'd be a proud father myself.
Patty has tattooed eyebrows? And I need you to... I don't want Patty leaving here saying she had a bad time. I want you to take her around D.C. to the monument. You take her to the Inner Harbor in Baltimore.
Take her out dancing one night.
I think she has pigeon toes as well. I don't think she's big on dancing.
What do you mean as well?
Pigeon toes?
I'm just saying
What's that mean?
I'm just saying that we were talking about body modifications earlier, and I think that she did something with her feet.
Well, it was the doctors had to step in. She had a boot foot.
Yeah. She tattooed WB on the bottom of each one.
Why don't you take her out for a patty melt, as you call it?
He stays in for a patty melt. Just
make sure she has the greatest time, all right? Take her out for a carriage ride in the park. Make everything nice.
I don't even like horses that much. They stink. They have a terrible smell. I don't want to.
And you're dating that girl.
She is a human. She, cleans. There's no smell there. She smells terrific.
You've got to quit talking like Harry Potter.
Seriously.
I didn't even see that movie.
She's a muggle, according to him.
She's a dirty mudblood is what she is.
Yeah.
Man.
What's the problem?
I have the responsibility of caring for another person now, I feel like.
Yes, you do.
But I'm not good with that.
You're dating Patty. You're not adopting her.
No, that's the thing. I'm not dating Patty. I don't
understand.
We'll see if you give her the rose or not.
The retarded bachelor.
I'm not retarded.
All right, let's take a break here. Get a hold of Heckler by the time we get back to her, all right? Get your mind off Patty for 5 seconds.
Now, she's going to come in the Chinatown bus, unless you want to, hook something up for her where she comes into the Baltimore airport.
Fly her in. That'd be classy.
I'm not that classy, though. I'm not classy at all.
I want this to be terrific for her. I want you wearing tails when you meet her. Hey, Stalker Patti wrote to us. She will be able to come down. And look at this, Fezzy. She sent Wonderboy pictures that she wrote WB on her feet.
Aw, that is so nice.
You know, what is wrong with this Wonderboy? Any man would jump at the chance to have a chick stay in his apartment.
What's the problem there, Wonderboy?
It's not a... Good point, Heckler.
She's a lovely woman. She's an older woman, and you can learn a little bit from her. She's very loving. We know she has some talent. We've heard her sing.
Right, she's a wonderful singer and been a wonderful friend of ours. Hey, here's the weird thing about this kid. He says he's a hockey fan, and yet he does not watch the Stanley Cup. How can you be a hockey fan?
Well, you know,
can you imagine meeting the chick?
There are people, Ronnie, who say, I don't like to watch it, I play it. Is he one of those guys?
Are you one of those? You rather play street hockey?
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, even when I was a kid.
Why aren't you on a team now?
I don't know. I just haven't really gone and looked for one where my skill level would be appropriate.
Would that be Pee-wee?
Well, that's cool. No, that's the thing. I haven't played in a little while. I don't want to find out that my skill level is awfully diminished.
So you haven't... How long has it been since you've played organized street hockey?
Organized, probably like 3 years, 4 years.
Yeah, so you're someone who'd rather play than watch.
Yeah, right.
Wonderboy, you got
everything about you is a lie.
Everything
about you is a lie.
I go to open hockey. I skate there. I just haven't been on a team in like 3 years.
I'm telling you, get in Stalker Patti in that apartment of yours, your life will change. It's an education. It's the summer of 42. It's Mrs. Robinson. It's everything all.
It's everything you've ever wanted.
It's the epitome of femininity.
I don't know if that's everything I've ever wanted. I mean, it's another mouth to feed.
Stalker Patti, you trying
First of all, she lived in the staircase. You could feed her a bowl of cereal every morning.
But I'm not going to do that, though.
What are you going to feed her?
Billy Staples.
Filet mignon, lobster tail.
Think about showering together. Maybe she can wash your back. Clean your apartment. You
make between the moles.
First of all I have in my house...
the mole with her, celebrity mole.
I'm meeting Patti in Brooklyn next week when Crankcase, the Ron and Fez band, is playing in Brooklyn.
You know,
Patty's coming into Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, and I'm looking forward to it. As a matter of fact, I'm excited about, seeing Patti.
Maybe you and her come down, you both split a hotel room, you both have a nice time here with us.
You know, Heckler's willing to hang out with her. Billy Staples.
She's great. I think she's a wonderful woman. And
took her home.
That she's an older woman. If I wasn't engaged, forget it. I'd be all over that Wonderboy. And she's talented. She's attractive, and that wasn't like clubfoot. She had some hammer toes.
None of my issues with her are on how nice she is, how hot she is, or how much fun she is. I have no problem.
But she's throwing herself at you, don't you see? You got to go for it.
That's the thing. She's not throwing at anything. She wants to come and hang around.
Yeah, that's great though, because that's girl talk for I really want to just have you. I want you.
I am spoken for. I can't have her want me.
Yeah, but
Harry?
You're a young guy, you got to go out there and sow a few wild oats and have some fun with an older woman. She can teach you a few things, and then you get the acoustic
things I don't want to learn.
You know what I'm worried about? Tomorrow night you're on your own without Cameron watching you over you with this deal, and I'm a little nervous.
I've already followed Cameron out into the hallway going, where are you going? Please.
Is he ready?
Come back.
I heard you say, is he ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, but to which Cameron responded, yes.
Yes, because Cameron has something to do tomorrow. That's why.
But I'm ready enough.
If I had somewhere to go, I'd say yes. Wonderboy's ready to co-host the show with Fez. I'm sure he could do it. That's only if I had something else to do.
What a mean thing to say.
Oh, like you never left me with that bum. That I had to rip his shirt off him one time during the fastest hour. I had to literally reach over and rip his shirt off.
Who was that, Ronnie?
Wonderboy.
Oh, okay. Well, this kid does have a little anger problem. I got to admit that.
No, yeah. What did he say to you, Heck?
Oh, this guy's he's always a pain in the butt, this guy. I mean, I like him. Don't get me wrong.
What did he say to you last time?
No, I just jokingly said, hey, how'd it go to you tonight when I was on? And he said, I have to learn how to communicate better.
No.
Where does that come
that's
from?
the total mischaracterization.
That's what you
said. How did it go?
I was on a bad phone line, and Ronnie was speaking, and we were talking about the hot chicks of the 60s and 70s. And I was still going on the 60s when Ron suggested we move to the 70s. But I couldn't hear him, and then that was your example that I have to learn how to communicate.
Well, no. My problem isn't that you couldn't hear him as much as you said, I have the rest of the list. And then you proceeded to list more people. That has nothing to do with not being able to hear him.
I didn't have a physical list in front of me. I was thinking off the top of my head.
That's fine. I don't care where your list is. You made up a list. That's fine. You said, hey.
I don't know how.
All right, Wonderboy, why is this turning into fighting on the air?
I don't want to.
Just apologize, take in Patti, and stop it.
First of all, you can't go on the radio and insult Patti. You can do what you want with me. I don't care because I have, it doesn't matter to me.
Well, you got tough skin.
But you don't pick on a Stalker Patti because she's a woman, and you have to respect the ladies, Wonderboy.
Well, you're not going to get anywhere with her.
You want to diss me, and you want to say that I don't know how to communicate. That's fine. I can live with it.
Be a man.
I can.
Be a man, Wonderboy.
So many things are being said here that aren't true. I never attacked Patti ever. And I didn't say you couldn't communicate. I said you should be more conversational. That's all.
What does that mean?
That's not an attack. It means you listen to what the other person says, and then you go along with their direction. That's all.
Wonderboy, one thing in this life is I know how to converse. I know how to communicate. I've got strong interpersonal skills. And this is something that you're lacking. And I think that your anger, and I think that
There's no anger.
Antisocial behavior. You're a very angry person.
I agree.
No, I'm not angry at all.
I think you really should look into anger management classes because whenever I deal with you, it's always you're pissed off at something.
What kind of other things is he saying, Heck?
Oh, how about the time when you wanted some old school topics and I sent you like 300 of them?
Yeah.
And then you wrote back, not even a thank you. You just said, could you break these down individually for me?
Unbelievable.
After I spent an hour and a half on the keyboard just
doing his work.
Nonsense, and then you have the nerve to say, can you give me some examples of each one? Now, if it was 2 or 3 categories, fine, but you had 500 categories on the email.
Well, I wasn't angry with you. That was,
I'm saying it's not social. It's antisocial, and it's rude, and you have to learn to improve your interpersonal skills.
Why can't you? Why can't you, Wonderboy?
And you can't
on that?
And you can't, say to me, F you on an instant message. I mean, that's bad when you do that.
I never said that. I would never say that.
Did you do it jokingly?
I said, hey, how are things going? You working hard? And he goes, I can't talk now. And I said, well, say hi to the guys. And then he said something else. I forgot. And I made a joke like, oh, well, you're probably goofing off or something. He wrote, F you, in all capitals with exclamation points.
What does that mean, you nut?
You represent this show.
Why don't you apologize to Heckler right now?
Heckler, you're so not conversational. You never even got to the thing we asked you about tonight. You can't.
Oh, and what about coming to Brooklyn for the gig? You said, I don't have time to go into the ghetto. What was that all about? You called my neighborhood a ghetto.
How can you say you're good at having a conversation? You don't listen to anything I say to you. You just talk about whatever you feel like talking about.
I'm telling you the truth, Ron. I invited him to come to Bay Ridge to see Crankcase. By the way, they're playing in Bay Ridge at
This is not addressing what I just said.
And what did he say to me? I'm afraid to go in a neighborhood like that. That's what he said to me.
Because, look,
why do you talk that way to people?
And then he wanted my cousin Thor to get him a chick. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Listen to me. You have to learn how to speak with the other person.
Anything.
You're talking at me like some kind of anything. You're like a politician.
And then 2 years ago, you said to me when I told you I worked at the Lincoln Center for the ballet when I was working at in the arts. You said, "Gee, can you get me a ballet dancer?"
Well, why is that an unreasonable request?
You met a man.
I didn't even know you.
It was a guy ballet dancer.
And you were hounding me like looking for chicks.
And wanted to be Barishnikov.
And you stole that joke from Harry Elvis's act.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, Wonderboy, you're an angry young man. You got a lot of potential.
I am not angry.
I've always been behind you. You know that. But when you start saying F you in instant messages, when you start talking bad about Fez, that's even worse.
What do you say about Fez?
No, he just said one day that, these guys won't get off my back. And I said, really? What's going on? And he goes, it's Fez. And then he wouldn't want to go into it. He said,
like we're a couple of cancerous moles.
And then he just dropped. He changed topics. So.
All right, this all went down very quickly.
No, none of these things went down. That's the problem. None of these things happened.
Ronnie, you know me. I'm not going to make this stuff up.
He's never made up anything in his life.
He's never lied to us.
He's truthful to a fault.
You know, Wonderboy, I've been on your side. You know that. But when you start saying F you on IMs and
it's too much.
I never have before, but now I want to start.
All right, we got to go.
Made you who you are. You should really be nice to Fez. I'm telling you.
All right.
Thank you, Heckler.
We got to go, buddy.
Sorry, I guess we're not going to talk about Ron Popeil.
Yeah, we never got a chance to get to it. We're on our way out. Thanks, Heck.
All right.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow. You had a lot you're explaining to do, Wonderboy. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Howard Stern, Don and Mike, Bill O'Reilly, Ron and Fez and the Washington Redskins, 106.7 WJFK.